So are you having any symptoms now?
So now I'm still, my stomach is still not 100% back to normal. I'm still having a little bit of a struggle there with not feeling great. And I would say my stamina is still not there. I went for a morning walk the other day. I did do the I made it, I did the 2-block challenge. So that was good, a good sign. And I went for a longer walk. And about a mile, and I used to walk about 2.5 to 3 miles every day, just to kind of gauge it for you. I was in pretty good shape, cardiovascular and health wise. So I did that, and towards the end, I was really dragging. Thought maybe I was going to need my husband to come pick me up, honestly.
Oh, wow.
Came back home and spent the rest of the afternoon napping. So I know that I have to be a little bit slower and more patient with myself. My doctors are confident that I will get there. It's just going to take me a little bit longer to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like that for me. It's not like bouncing back from a regular cold. Like you feel kind of crummy, runny nose, you feel kind of, not the best. And then, it just takes a while sometimes that runny nose or that cough lingers, but you're kind of back to yourself. This is much different. It's not something that anyone wants to, no one wants to be in that position. And I would hope that everyone does everything they can to avoid getting sick and potentially being in that position, or potentially getting someone else sick. And I think, I don't know where I got sick. I am a very careful person in general because of it, myself being immune compromised and my husband, much more serious condition. But I would hope that the person who got me sick didn't know they were sick, and
that's what we can hope for.
You don't know, right? And so again, there's those mild cases, and I think those individuals should think of themselves as extremely fortunate. And there's just a spectrum out here, and you don't know how it's going to impact you, and you don't know how it's going to potentially impact someone else that you might get sick. And I pray and hope that I wasn't responsible for inadvertently getting anyone sick. We were very lucky in my house. No one else got sick in this house because we're so militant about the rules. And my physician shared with me that they've had a number of patients where only one person in the house got sick because they were able to do that. But, Jessica, it's not something anyone wants. And most of us are compassionate people. And we wouldn't want to be responsible for getting someone else sick who may not have a mild experience. Or again, I was a moderate case, and I've never felt as ill in my entire life. And it's been 6 weeks and I'm still not 100%. So, I just hope that, you hear all these stories, the cases are going up here in the United States, and people are still asking questions like, isn't this like the flu? This is not like the flu. I've had the flu. This is 100% not like the flu. At least that was not my experience. And I know that there's questions around people die from the flu every year, and people, we inoculated from the flu, sure, but this is next level. Turn that dial up.
Yeah.
And it's just impacting more people more severely, I think, because there's less we can do from a clinical perspective to treat people. There's things flu's been around a long time. There's things we can do to help people feel better through the process. And that's not really the case for your average bear who gets the coronavirus.
If you can kind of offer anybody advice, anybody who might be going through a hard time, if they've come down with the coronavirus, what kind of advice would you give them?
I would say follow the directions of your physician. And if you haven't reached out to one, do that. There's lots of great telehealth options, and just be in touch with someone who can help you, and monitor, make sure you're paying attention for those, the warning signs. If you have a mild to moderate case, it's time is the tincture, like my physician told me. It can be scary, it can be lonely, but don't break that isolation. You don't want to get your loved members, your family members and your loved ones sick. And you can get through it. It's really hard, but you can get through it. And, there's no telling what's on the other side. Some of us bounce back quick. Some of us don't. And just stay close to your physicians and, listen to the guidance of the experts. Wear your mask, stay away from gatherings of people. I know we're all kind of social creatures. I'm a very social creature. I miss my friends. I miss my 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 coworkers. I miss my family. But I don't want anyone that I care about to go through what I went through. It's not worth it in terms of the long-term health effects potentially. Just putting them through illness for a short period of time, it's simply not worth it. And so just be safe out there and take care of yourselves if you do get ill.
Okay, Cari, thanks so much for speaking with me. I really hope that you continue to recover and stay well, and all of your family, of course, stays well, of course.
You too. Thanks so much for having me. Be safe, everyone.
Yeah, thanks, Cari. Bye.
Bye.
If you would like to hear more stories like Cari's, please don't forget to subscribe below. Thanks again for joining me. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, remember social distancing, and follow your government's guidelines on the COVID-19 pandemic.